Something incredible just happened.
When they heard that we are going south, like, no.
So that's today's breakfast.
It's butter.
Dates, the
Yes.
bread also
The
made
bread
by them.
made by them. It's so beautiful. You did it? At least this is what we understood.
Because
Chocolate from Moldova. We are Aldo, Vera and Toto. For over 5 years, we have been driving around the world with our self-converted tiny home on wheels, and we visited more than 50 countries on 5 continents. Next destination, Africa. Through our videos, we show how beautiful, but at the same time, how fragile our planet is, hoping to raise awareness about environmental concerns and inspire people to take action. Subscribe to our channel, enjoy our adventure.
we continue our journey towards the south of Iran, and a little tired of all the chaotic cities visited so far, we take advantage of finding ourselves in the Kara Desert and spend the night in the dunes in search of privacy and tranquility.
There is a long way to go today. We have just enough time for coffee and a quick drive around the dunes. Not the best start of the day though. Sometimes, the most beautiful experiences are the ones that you do not expect. And after having driven all day long, we arrive at sunset in the mountains of Shiraz.
Undecided whether to continue or not, driving at night or finding a small place to rest, Vera notices several camps in the distance and is convinced that they were nomadic tribes. I, on the other hand, thought that they were simply shepherds or locals. We had to put this doubt out of our minds, and without a second thought, we went to investigate and find out more.
Chocolate from Moldova. Oh, this is so nice. So nice.
Something incredible just happened. We were driving, going to Shiraz. We are in the mountain. It's like 2,500 meters of altitude. We heard the Bakhtiari nomads tribes.
We saw these stands with shepherds and a lot of animals, and we said, let's go and ask them directly
if they are the Bakhtiari
tribe. And they were so kind. Basically, they are not Bakhtiari, but one of the tribes that migrate every year.
So they're nomads, they're Bedouins.
Yes, and they live in these stands, you know, very simple, basic, but so nice, and so like right away they offered us a tea and to stay, and you know, it's
we have some chocolate from Moldova that we are carrying. It's months in the fridge.
But we were carrying like
a special occasion.
Yes, for months.
Yes,
and I think they will appreciate it the most because they don't get to eat something like this. So I'm very happy to share it with them.
Thank you. Heli Mamnoon. We stayed for the night in one of the last nomad tribes here in Iran. They're called the
Tarok Kame.
Tarok
Kame.
I'll-
At least this is what we
Yeah,
understood.
because there is no internet here. We are in the mountain region of Fars region and no coverage, so the translation was unilateral. We could only write in English and they could read, but they could not reply to us.
Yes.
So,
So with gesture,
yeah.
you know, like with emotions, we kind of understood each other and
we
could
should be
communicate.
We should be now in Shiraz to renew our visa because extend our visa because it's expiring. But this was something we couldn't miss, and meeting a nomad tribe. They live a very simple life. They have this tent that they transport, and they stay like 6 months, 6 months here in the north. And during the winter, that is called, they go to the Bandar Abbas region.
They produce everything by
Themselves.
themselves.
They got sheep, goats, chickens, so they have eggs, dairy products, some very dish.
This morning we try their butter, their cheese.
They also have dates that they pick when they are in the southern region. So basically, we're not going to do the opposite that they are doing. They come here to be cold and live the hot and humid climate of the south. And we instead are going south on the highland. And
when they heard that we are going south, like no.
So yeah, they got a big tank for some water, a little generator, few hours for the night. But it's a very simple, a very like natural contact with the nature life.
And we are wondering, you know, what's best, you know, to live in a stressful,
modern life,
more modern technology cities, you know, or a simple life like
but
this.
having everything that you need.
And they look so happy, so genuine, and it's just enjoying their life. What else we need?
It was a very good experience. We are happy that we could stay here, but now it's time to go. So let's go to Shiraz.
Hamam. Ab hamam. Water, su, hamam, here. Sleep. Mattress, sleep. Solar panels, energy. Solar, energy. Solar. Cooking. And cooking. Cafe. Do you like cafe? Cafe? Chick. And private.
10.
Like you? 10. Fridge. Inside. Fridge. Dopo Norway. Russia. Japan. Korea. Malaysia. Indonesia. Australia. Far away. Bolivia, Chile, Argentina, Brazil, Ecuador, Peru, Colombia.
Shiraz is a familiar name to those who know a little bit about wine. And we can't help but notice the numerous vineyards that can be found here in the area. In ancient Persia, this grape was used to make wine. However, this variety has nothing to do with the grapes used to make the Shiraz wine produced nowadays in Australia and South Africa.
We arrive in Shiraz city center just in time to submit the application for the extension of our visa at the police station. The price, about €3 each, some passport photos and a couple of photocopies. We apply for another 2 months and it takes 4 days of waiting time. Meanwhile, we take the opportunity to visit one of the most famous mosques of Iran, the Pink Mosque of Shiraz, known for its light play and reflections coming from the stained glass windows.
Later on, we decide to spend a couple of days in a little forest outside the city. However, before going to pick up our visas, there is one more important thing we have to do in here. We are at Narges Orphanage in Shiraz.
In here, they take care of disabled people ranging from 4 to 60 years old. Due to privacy reasons, we couldn't film too much closely, but we went to visit personally dozens of children in need, and it was quite hard.
It was very emotional and very hard to witness all those kids together with so many diseases.
You see them crippled, bent arm and
with
feet
huge
heads
heads and arms and legs, you know.
and this reminds us how lucky we are to be healthy. This is something that people tend to forget, unfortunately, many times. And we choose NOMADS because this is a relatively small organization that doesn't receive help from the government.
And also
Yeah.
they don't have subsidiaries or headquarters somewhere
Abroad,
outside.
like international
Yes.
organizations.
It's a local orphanage, and they only survive from the help of
The-
people
yeah.
and from the families that had these kids that could not support them.
As a part of our mission, our charity tried to give back. We wanted to contribute, bringing them the help, things that they really needed. And we wanted to thank you for all the views we get with our videos, because it's thanks to the revenue that we receive from YouTube that we can continue making these actions.
We are together with a woman in charge of buying the things. So we are buying different products from nappies to legumes and different kind of food, everything what they need. So here we are, guys. This is what we could buy, and it's not bad actually. And we hope that we can contribute a little bit helping them. We got also the certificates with our names in here. They are Ronaldo for the help that we could give them.
Obviously, in typical Iranian style, they wanted to offer us lunch. This is what the kids were having today, and there was a little bit extra, so they shared it with us. And they said if we want to rest a little bit, maybe
have a shower.
maybe we're gonna accept that offer because it's really hot, and then we will continue. So yeah, you scared?
Yes, a bit.
Yeah, we're a bit tense, like the adrenaline is here. So. But there is a thin line between being brave and being stupid. So for now we're gonna stop and just see how the weather progress.
What are we doing? It's dangerous. Aldo.